Are you tired of talking head videos? Do you wish you had a partner that you could interact with and have some conversation? But there's just nobody to hang out with you and help you out? Well, CapCut's to the rescue. Let's go. Thanks for tuning in to the Older Creator Network. I'm Terry Gillum, and I'm here not alone today, as I usually am here on the network. Today, I have a special guest in the studio with me, and it's none other than Bruce Eaton. Yes, he's the founder of the Older Creator Network, and he's here in the studio today, and I'm awfully glad to welcome Bruce Eaton. Here he is. So what this is, it's a compilation of me. I shot that video in my new character, my newscaster role, and I blacked out the background. I got rid of the background. I added a background, which I found here on CapCut. Easy peasy. Laid that down behind me. As you can see, the background is the base layer. Above that, in terms of layers, is my Older Creator logo. And then comes me. So I'm the top layer, then this guy, then this guy. As we go on and we introduce Bruce, Bruce will come on. And what have we done there? I have me with the background removed. So now I'm just an element of this already existing picture. I'm coming in on top of that. You can see that I'm underneath the interviewer. And the reason for that is that there are some hand gestures that when I go out like that, my hand goes behind him instead of in front of him. And it looks a little more natural that way. So that's how we did that. Nothing special here yet, right? You're familiar with all of this. You can remove a background. You can add a background. You know about layering and what order to put them in. Here, we got to where we're adding some text. Have you ever done that before? Of course you have. You've done text. Here's the one thing in this video that we haven't done before. Take a listen. That's amazing. What a saga. What an experiment. So, what do you see coming up on the Older Creek? So what we've done here is we've altered the voice of the newscaster. That's it. That's the only thing you have never done in this entire video. So when we go up to audio and click that, we've always been doing things in basic. We're going to go over here to voice changer. And you're going to see all kinds of different voices that you can use. I selected energetic. Thanks for tuning in to the Older Creator Network. And thanks for tuning in to the... What I did is I reduced the intensity of it just a little bit. Older Creator Network. I'm Terry Gillum, and I'm here not alone today That's it, folks. That's your new skill that you've learned on this video. Everything else creating this video, you can do. You don't need my help. You're already a seasoned CapCut editor, and you can do everything else in this video. That's the newbie. So play with the different sounds, the different voices. I wanted him to have a different personality than me. So we have a costume change. We have the glasses change. I'm wearing some false teeth. And now I've altered the voice. And this is a different guy than the other guy. And you can see that once the other guy's on the screen. And these are two different people. Oh, they've got the same haircut, but they cut their goatee in the same way. But other than that, these are different guys. So thanks so much for this opportunity. Well, it's my pleasure. After knowing you 66 years, I figured you deserved it. Well, I hope it served you well. Now, this is a good point right here to point out another thing that you're going to need to learn how to do in order to make this kind of video. This was really kind of fun. I thought of this. I thought of different ways that I could accomplish this and make it work. And this is the one that I came up with, and I'm pretty pleased with it. So here's how I did the voices and made them work together and sound like they're naturally conversing. So the first thing I did was I recorded him. And in recording it, what I had to do was leave spaces for answers and be engaged with those answers. So I had to have some kind of an idea about what those answers were going to be. So basically, I have to know where this conversation is going to go. I need to know the arc of it, the thread of it. So first comes the newscaster, and he'll be asking the questions and leaving spaces for the answers. So I recorded that entire thing, and then I took the SD card out and I downloaded it onto my computer. Then what I did is I took the laptop, I turned the volume down, I turned the volume completely off, and I set it up right below the lens. So the screen was kind of right there, and I could see when he got to certain points. After doing this, I did it probably 8 different times, and I got used to being able to read my lips and know when I was coming to the end of that section. So what I want to point out to you is when we watch this now, so what was it that you'll see that I'll be looking down at the screen sometimes to know where he is at, where the newscaster is at. You create the Older Creator Network. What was the need that you saw to address? Well, I thought older people wanted to leave their legacy, but they were intimidated by all the technology, and the instruction on YouTube could be so fat. Now, one of the tricks of this, and why it took 8 takes, is that I had to time what I was saying back to the newscaster so it fit into the space that he had left for me to speak. There's okay if it's a little bit of spillover into each other, because we do that when we talk. It seems natural and normal. Too much of it makes it look like you screwed up your edit. But a little bit of it is very, very normal and very natural and useful. It's good. So, again, watch a little more. So it was hard to keep up with, so we wanted to get it down to a reasonable pace. That's amazing. What a saga. What an experiment. So, what do you see coming up on the Older Creator? Well, we've got the basics of CapCut editing down, and now we're going to move on to projects that are going to illuminate some of the more arcane features. That sounds exciting. That should be a wonderful direction to take this in. I hope you agree. So, do you see it? Shot the first one, left the gaps. Then, as it played, I shot the second one, and I would be constantly referring down to the playing video so that I would know exactly when to come in, and I could react to him and basically make it look pretty normal. And I think it worked. I think it came out pretty well. So I'm pretty pleased with this. That's the only thing you needed to learn. Thanks for tuning in to the Older Creator Network. I'm Terry Gillum, and I'm here not alone today, as I usually am here on the network. Today I have a special guest in the studio with me, and it's none other than Bruce Eaton. Yes, he's the founder of the Older Creator Network, and he's here in the studio today, and I'm awfully glad to welcome Bruce Eaton. Here he is. Hey, Bruce, good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see you, too. You're looking good. Back at you. Thank you, thank you. It's great to have you in the studio. Can't thank you enough for hiring me for this prestigious gig. It's been an exciting time in my life to be a part of the Older Creator Network, getting it off the ground and getting it going. So thanks so much for this opportunity. Well, it's my pleasure. After knowing you 66 years, I figured you deserved it. Well, I hope to serve you well. So what was it that made you create the Older Creator Network? What was the need that you saw to address? Well, I thought older people wanted to leave their legacy, but they were intimidated by all the technology, and the instruction on YouTube could be so fast, it was hard to keep up with. So we wanted to get it down to a reasonable pace.
That's amazing. What a saga. What an experiment. So, what do you see coming up on the older creator?
Well, we've got the basics of CapCut editing down, and
Oh,
now we're going to move on to projects that are going to illuminate some of the more arcane features.
that sounds exciting. That should be a wonderful direction to take this in. I hope you agree. If you don't, make sure you let us know here at the Older Creator. We love to get comments and address them through how we produce the show. So let us know. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. Comments are king. Comments rule.
Yeah. Well, until the next time that you have some time to spend with us, I really appreciate you coming by.
Well, it was my pleasure. And until the next time I get to come by, we'll see you.
We'll see you. Great. All right. Well, that was Bruce. Thanks for stopping by and sharing some time with us. Next time, next week, you got to tune in because we're going to have a talking rhinoceros. Absolutely incredible. You got to be there. Okay. Till the next time, we'll see you.
Go interview yourself. Go make a. You can interview you, and that's how you can leave information to your family. You can have an interview. You could create this whole other character that interviews you, and you can respond to them. This is a fun way to do this. I highly recommend you give it a shot. So that's all we're going to do today. Super simple, fun. Go do it. Um, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Guys, we're pushing on toward 500 now. We're mid fours now and moving right along. It's really exciting. This is fun. It's fun to know that that I thought there was a group of us that were interested in this kind of stuff, and you're showing me that I'm right, and I'm excited about it. So let's keep going. Subscribe, leave comments. I know I've already told you that, but leave comments. They're super helpful. And until the next time that we meet on The Older Creator, I'm Bruce, and I'll see you.